G'day folks, so I'm just carrying on my little road trip at the moment. I thought I'd just pull over and show you a little bit of nature's wonders and explain a little bit also about what's actually happening in this area, because it's quite significant. This place behind here is called Amaramara, and basically what you're looking at, that area which all looks like it's been chewed up by a giant anteater, that's basically 500 million years worth of rocks doing their thing. This is all alluvial based ground, all being chewed up by glacier actions, and that's what happens, what basically happens to mountains after the glacier actions happen backwards and forwards over 500 million years. Quite bloody impressive. Now the word Amaramara itself basically means point of light, and the reason why it's called point of light is that if you're actually here at night time and you're looking up at the night sky, this is in this particular basin, which is we're moving from Queenstown through the Otago basin. This is an area which basically you're actually getting one of the best night skies that you could possibly actually see in the entire part of the southern hemisphere. There's a reason, in fact, why this area here is part of what they call a UNESCO's clear light project. And what that basically means is they're trying to have zero light pollution actually take place. The problem with that, however, is that our good friend Elon Musk, who has been currently firing up this little, what they call a Starlink project, and this is a whole series of satellites, little miniature nano satellites. In their total completion, you'll have actually a total of over 40,000 nano satellites, and that's just Elon Musk. There are other companies doing this as well. So what will end up happening is that you're going to look up in Amaramara, the point of light, this amazing night sky, and you will end up being looking into a city. Our night skies are going to get very, very busy very shortly. Now, at the same time that this is happening, because basically Starlink travels over New Zealand at night time, it travels across a point which is down in Southland, which is Awaroa, which I didn't actually get a chance to show you, but I will show you later in the year, Awaroa, the tracking station, and it goes over that area. Now, what you start to notice is it's not just Awaroa that these tracking stations are starting to expand for Starlink. You'll find where I am right now, just at the beginning of here, this little gliding little airfield, they're wanting to test rockets here. So what you're starting to happen is that there's this bit of a space industry popping up, tied in with this whole of satellites. You've got the rockets that they want to test down there at the end of the Waitaki Basin area. Lots of noise, lots of pollution problems. Not everyone's happening, but it's going to happen anyway because that's what they want. And they're all marketing it as the space race, when it's a little bit more than that. It's actually about military and rockets and launching nuclear weapons. So, aside from, of course, our little friends down here with the rockets and Elon Musk flying his little nano satellites over, go further a little bit in central Otago, which is my hand going right over that way. What you have is a thing called LEOLAB. Now, LEOLAB is there to track all the shrapnel that's actually starting to develop in our night sky, because we've got things like Elon Musk all crashing into each other, or because the Americans and the Chinese are now starting to get quite nasty and basically plant almost little like minefields. So that sky's not just getting busy, it's getting quite, actually there's a lot of conflict actually happening up there as well. And a lot of the shit in terms of the tracking and the antennas, good old New Zealand, we're actually in some ways, because of our orbital connection and our links to the southern pole, we actually become almost like a landlocked aircraft carrier. So you can expect more and more of these antennas to pop up, because we're becoming a very valuable part of real estate in terms of that whole space/Space Force military. So I'll leave you to think about that little depressing thought, and our 500 million years where they did it without actually having to blow anything up. And you're on Benz and Zed. Have a good one.